Hello. I'm trying to figure out where to put this so it doesn't look like complete cancer. I think this is a good spot. Alright. That kind of works. I don't really expect viewers because I don't think I I think I only get like 1 to 2 viewers alive on YouTube, so I'd be more surprised than anything. So I haven't gone live on YouTube, genuinely gone on live on YouTube in a while, so I have a video coming up later today. A sit-down video. I haven't done that in a while. I don't want to spoil the beans. Hello there, Void Gilly. But it is a rant video, so I'm looking forward to releasing that and getting more of a public opinion on it, because I think it needs some public opinion, genuinely, because I don't know, I guess it's a relatively controversial topic, I would think, but I don't know. There's still this glare. Like this one? I guess it's kind of better. There's one person watching, so hello, one person. The typical one person. I'm gonna automatically assume it's Akshita. Yeah, so I don't really know what the purpose of this was. I just kind of felt like just talking, I guess. Hello there, Theory. My guy. S-A-W at My name is Enzo Amore, and I am a certified G and a bona fide stud, and you can't teach that. And this right here, this is Big Cass, and he's 7 feet tall, and you can't teach that. Bada boom, realest guys in the room, how you doing? There's only one word to describe you, and I'm gonna spell it out for you. S-A-W-F-T. Soft. Soft like Bossa. With me, ask about. It's nice to meet you. So good to see you. You all wanna act hard, you need to take it easy, cause you're soft. Yeah. Enzo carried 205 Live. That, you know me. Still a shame they let him go before they, because, like, he didn't actually, like, rape a girl, so definitely we just jumped the gun. I don't know, my favorite promo of his is when he went, and Carl Anderson, you are like Times New Roman font. You are just as generic as they come. Luke Gallows, thank you for your sacrifice. Or, when he went to Devon, I got the gifted jab and the gifted jab, and I'll connect for that cross eye, and I'll put that lazy eye right back to work, or some shit like that. Say W-F-T. Soft. You like jazz? Not as much anymore, but I used to listen to a lot of Sade. Probably my favorite Sade song was Punch Drunk. Sade did a lot of Sade, I believe. I don't know if the genre of music of hers changed, but back then at least, she was a jazz musician, so I didn't really know. I wasn't really into music as much as I am, well, back then anyway. I mean, I'd be open to go back to jazz, see what's up. You know, see what's good. Maybe go re-listening to some Sade, you know. Get into some other stuff. Oops, what? Oh, you like jazz-type beats. I guess that is two completely different things. That's cool, I guess. Still got the influence of jazz. This needs to be rewashed. So, I don't know, Theory, if you're still here, but how is quarantine treating everyone? How do you like Zoom? Because I hate it. I despise it. It should just be the way it was last year, and that's it. That's all it should be. Michael, my guy. That was good. 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 Shit. Now you got that song stuck in my head, Theory. Alright, well, it looks like you're not running the dishwasher to clean you, though. Too bad we ate everything. Yeah, it's kind of ass, but oh well. It's not like, I don't know, the kids it's not like the kids should have a say in, you know, the way they're taught. But I don't know. Michael, now I'm gonna change my gamer tag, but I have no big brain. Your gamer tag on Xbox or your username or your Modern Warfare name? GTA Thug Life. MW name. Oh, you just go on Activision.com or CallOfDuty.com and just go to your profile. I changed my name to Merc Music once and started trolling people, and it was actually kind of funny because people thought I was actually Merc Music, so it was cool. I have a vote that Merc Music from 2015 should make a comeback. Bring back the long hair and the no beard look. Peak Merc Music. I call it was the hair and the beard. Alright, if someone empties this one more time, let it soak. It's not coming clean, man. It needs to get clean. And it won't come off with the sponge. If it keeps getting used, it's just going to get harder and harder. And it's just not going to come out. Stop doing that. And it'll build your channel by. It'll build my channel. Okay. Now you don't have to change it to. Well, I don't know. Change it to like GTA 5 Thug Life. Wait, what is your name? I don't know. Yeah, change it to your YouTube name. Be petty like that. I don't know. There's always something to clean and I hate it. There's always something else. For once, can we just clean what the supplies we use? Like, I don't know if it's like just my household that like anyone who uses any of the supplies to clean, they just don't clean it afterwards, and I have to get here stuck and having to scrub it all out. Like, I want to know what happened to the crazy fucking concept of just cleaning the shit when you're done with it. I barely cook, but when I cook, I clean the stuff I use, because I have to do the dishes regardless, but, I mean, it's still just human decency. I mean, I guess you could say, well, I made the dinner, or I made the food, why don't you, clean up after it? Because it's just human fucking respect, it's decency, but no, apparently we just don't have that in this house. I've never known a person that complains so much about wanting to be clean, but makes no effort, and it shows, to get anything clean, and then I get yelled at when something isn't done up to par. I don't know, man. There's just a lot of stuff around this house that doesn't make any fucking sense. But you just learn to keep quiet and move on. It's just that they say. This is so greasy. What kind of... There's just eggs thrown in here. Jesus Christ. How much oil did you put in here, man? So greasy. Come on. This is what I mean. There's always just something I gotta fucking do. And, like, it's not a problem. I don't care about doing chores at all. No. I think my mom thinks that I do. It's just more or less... There's just no one ever doing anything around this house to help me. And then the only time someone helps me is when I do a bad job and then it has to be fixed. You know? But, again, you just learn to shut up and keep going. Because if you open your mouth about it, you're only just going to get yelled at. Or not yelled at, but it's not like anything's going to change anyway if I do. So, I only got a year left of having to do this dumb shit, for the most part. Well, no, not really, because it's not like I'm going anywhere, so... I'm stuck like this at least until my mid-20s. No, I'm not stuck like this until my mid-20s. I'm gonna be a Marine! Yeah. Oh, you have got to. My love, right? There's a cane undone. I'm gonna be a goddamn Marine. I don't have to deal with anyone yelling at me. But yeah, I feel like my mom thinks about that in the back of her head, like, oh, he wants to be a Marine, but he can't even do the simplest of shit of doing it on my time. If you're in the Marine Corps, then you have to do everything on other people's time. Yeah, I understand that. That's completely different from just bickering about chores. But, again, what are you gonna do? It's life, so to speak. This shitty rock we get thrown on. I was born without my consent, so I'm gonna sue you. Throw this thing away. It's just Burger King bag. S-A-W-F-T soft. You know, I forgot where I got the quote from, but like, there's two quotes, and I'm drawing a blank right now of where I got them. But honestly, bro, I can live by all three of them. I don't know if I said two, but I mean three. We got three quotes right here that I adore. The first one is people hate you, but then people hate you and make fun of you and all that shit, whatever. But then try their best to be you. And then we got in life, you're gonna try to do what's best for the ones you love, while also trying. I forgot what it was, but then the last one was, you're gonna see bad stuff, bad things will happen to you, but And it's gonna hard being the same you once they do, but you gotta push through it, as they say, or as I remember, as Lee Everett once said. My boy, what the fuck was that? My boy Lee. Bro, I'm gonna start a whole petition to just bring back Lee. Yo, fuck Michonne. Instead of the Walking Dead Michonne, we should get the Walking Dead Everett. I don't know who at Telltale was like, yeah, let's just make a spin-off of The Walking Dead called Michonne. It wasn't even a bad goddamn game. Just like, you can't come off it. Well, I'm trying to think, did Michonne come before or after season 3? But all I know is that it was on the old engine, so I think it had to have come before season 3, unless they just used the old character models for some reason. I think the old character models look better than the new ones in the Walking Dead games. The old engine. I mean, I think the old engine. I think the new. I don't know. The old engine just had like a charm about it, you know. But I like the new engine. I just don't like the character models. Like Clementine looks fucking dumb in season 3. I mean, season 4 she looks kind of better, but her mouth every time she like shows any other any emotion, like her mouth does some weird thing, and you see her teeth, and it's weird. And then AJ looks pretty good though. But then Clementine season 3 just looks like she's like fucking Mexican. Like I know like in season 3 you're with Javi, and you know everyone's, you know, like a lot of it is like Spanish heritage and whatnot, so maybe that's why she looks so fucking not white. But unless, I don't know, she just spent fucking time in the sun and then got all fucking tan. I don't know. All I know is her season 3 model just looks weird. I mean, her eyebrows, I think like her eyebrows are like the only thing that's remained the same about Clementine from season 1 to 4. Now she just looks retarded. Well, I guess it could look worse. I didn't like Lee's model at first at all when I first saw it in season 4. But kind of grew on me. It looks almost identical, just higher textures, I guess. More detail, so. I'm gonna have to do this again. No, on. Val is good. 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 It's on right now. The bow is good. 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 It's 2 o'clock and I haven't heard from alternate Matthew yet. Because typically on a Saturday he'll text me around this time asking if I want to hang. And actually even earlier, really. Oh, that's weird. Oh, these paper towels are garbage. I am barely cleaning the counter. But it is what it is, I suppose. I just keep pushing through the fucking trials of life. When will it end? I don't know. God damn, there's no way I got this much water outside the sink. Man. What the goddamn dude? Alright. What? Let's take you into my room now. I'm probably gonna end this live in a second, because let's go live on Instagram. Because Oh, that's so gay. My whole friend just called me. So, damn, man. Well, I don't have to get off, but do I have any discs in here? I do. Fuck's in here? Oh, 2K16. Oh, so Michael, before I end this live, we have to have an F in chat, please. I want an F in chat because she doesn't work anymore. She does no longer work. So I'll show you what happens. I don't even have to show you. You can hear it. If I go to put her in my Xbox, it just doesn't spin. You'll hear it. Wait for it. You hear it. Yeah, it'll spin. It'll start spinning for a second, and then it'll just stop, and then it just starts looping. So, and then like when I take it out, it feels like it was in the Sahara Desert. So, F in chat for Black Ops 1. I don't know what happened to it. I think, well, because this isn't my disc. I got it from my dad's house. So, I mean, the back of it isn't really scratched up. I mean, it has a few little, like very, very light scuffs around the side. But, if anything, I think it's this, like, mark that won't come out. And I think it's because the sides of the disc are kind of heavy. Like, the sides of the disc are heavily scratched. So, I don't know how that works. I don't know how the bottom of it isn't scratched, but the sides are. So I think this is probably the culprit around the sides that Black Ops 1 doesn't work anymore. But, if I put it in my 360, it'll recognize that it's Black Ops 1, but it won't play. But if I put it in my Xbox One, it just simply won't recognize it. Oh, I think I may see the cause of it, actually. I think I found the cause of why, but it doesn't really help me, because it's not going to get it to work. Look, I don't know where it is. It's just gonna, yeah, right there. It's a whole crack going into the actual disc. So that could be like where it's spinning and then it stops because of right here, and then it starts spinning again, and then it stops right there. Okay, I can understand that. But I have to rebuy Black Ops 1. Kind of sucks, but you know, good $30, I guess. Had I known it was $10, that's so weird. Like, bro, I just missed the 360 era. Like, I know the 360 era will never come back, but, like, I honestly hope with the Series X that, like, they stop using Windows 10 to power the dashboard, because, like, honestly, the 360 was slow as fuck. Like, I go play my Xbox 360, and I'm on my Xbox One, and, like, the 360 is just so slow. It never felt like it was slow when I first got my 360, or even when I first got my Xbox One, because, you know, I didn't really devote any time to my One yet. I was still mainly playing my 360. But, like, just going back to it, it's so slow, the menus are laggy as all hell, but, like, there's a certain charm to the menus that, like, you just don't get on the Xbox One. And it's, like, the coolness of just being able to swap back and forth really quickly is nice. The speed of the Xbox One is nice. But, like, there was always, like, just the aesthetic of the menus and the dashboard was really cool. I mean, I really hope that, like, during the Series X's life cycle that we get... What made the 360 so good in the beginning was that Microsoft focused on exclusive titles. And then when the Kinect came out in, like, 2011, they stopped focusing on exclusive titles. And that's when the PS3 started focusing on exclusive titles. And then the PS3 went up and blew up and ended up surpassing the 360 in sales. And then when the Xbox One and the PS4 came out, both had an awful launch. I don't know what the developers were thinking at that time, but Xbox One had a worse launch because they marketed the console as a media entertainment center, not a gaming console. And the sad thing is the Xbox One had a really horrible launch. But the exclusive titles at launch for the Xbox One were just so good. And now we have the opposite, where the Series X is looking really good, but essentially going to have absolutely no exclusive titles at launch. So, I don't know. I just want that old era to come back for Xbox when they actually cared about exclusive titles. And I know the reason why they don't is because they're more focused on uniting, you know, gaming and consoles. so that's probably taking away from the exclusive titles. But it's like, there's so much potential with the exclusive titles that they can make and or bring back from the dead. Like, I mean, bro, they can bring back Banjo-Kazooie. They can bring back Conker. I mean, there's so much things they can bring back, but, like, no. So, that's that. I'm gonna go now, because apparently I have to play my Xbox, so... Actually, wait. Let me see if I can find Modern Warfare. I was just on top, being really convenient for me. Darren, my son. What's up, Darino Asopiano? My boy, Darren. My Ugandan son. Multiplayer? Oh yeah, you used it for fuck! The Cold War Alpha? Yeah, I saw it. Wait, start now, Alright, we can get this update started. For Cold War or for Modern Warfare you're referring to? The Cold War multiplayer is looking nice. I mean, I wasn't really a big fan of it to start with the reveal, but as like I don't want to hold an opinion on the game until it's in my hands, because it's still an alpha, and Modern Warfare's alpha, though it looked better than Cold War, you gotta understand that Modern Warfare had a full 2 years of development, and it didn't have to do with Corona. But Cold War has really only had a little under a year of development, and we had to go through the pandemic. So, it does not look like Black Ops 4. It looks like Modern Warfare. It honestly looks like a carbon copy of Modern Warfare with Black Ops 4's mechanics. And when I mean my mechanics, it's just classic Call of Duty. If you think it looks like it may play like Black Ops 4, like gunplay feeling, but I can't judge that unless it's in my hands. But if you think it looks like Black Ops 4, you need to go back and play every single Call of Duty game of all time, and then tell me it looks like Black Ops 4. I will lend you Black Ops 2. I will lend you Black Ops 1 if it works for you. I don't know how it would, but yeah, I'll lend you Black Ops 1. I'll lend you Modern Warfare 1, 2, and 3. Modern Warfare Remastered. And then tell me it plays like Black Ops 4. Black Ops 4... Hell, even World at War. But Black Ops 4 it played differently. It was just a different game. And good and bad. But there's no way Cold War plays like Black Ops 4. I don't see it. The gunplay kind of looks a bit similar. But again, I can't judge that unless it's in my hands. And what I mean by the gunplay is just the health system, just the way the guns fire. I mean, it looks like it's using the predictive recoil system from Black Ops 4. I wouldn't see why not, because Black Ops 4's recoil system, in my opinion, were better. It's a little rushed. I don't think you understand that Cold War had less than a year to develop the game, and pandemic. I'm not gonna hold. Wait, how does it look rushed? I mean, the one thing that I really dislike about it is the gun sounds aren't or nowhere near as cool as Modern Warfare's. I feel like they just kind of like, well, Modern Warfare's gun animations and sounds were like top notch, but again, Modern Warfare had a lot of time of development. Black Ops Cold War literally had under a year, because I don't know if you did your research, and it was all over gaming news, when Sledgehammer was supposed to make Call of Duty 2020, and Sledgehammer was the developer of World War II and Advanced Warfare and Modern Warfare 3, but then midway through the project was handed over to Treyarch earlier in the year, so it had less than a year to get the game going, and they essentially had a lot of the game's mechanics are probably from Sledgehammer's assets, which is probably why it looks the way it does, because it was a Sledgehammer game, not a Treyarch game. But I mean, again, I'm not going to completely judge the game until at least I play the beta, so I can get a feel for it. And I'm definitely excited for Zombies this year. If multiplayer ends up being a bust, then hey, I got Zombies. That's all I care about. Zombies is looking pretty sick so far, and we only got like a 10-second trailer. I mean, Jug is back.
We got supposedly transit. I mean, I don't know if that's transit, but I know we definitely got knocked back, or Toten. You know, we got that, so I don't know. Zombies is looking cool, you know. I'll take zombies. That's the way it was with me with Black Ops 3. I got into zombies around Black Ops 3. I mean, I played zombies before Black Ops 3, but I never got into it until Black Ops 3 because I did not like Black Ops 3 multiplayer. But I played it, obviously, because of friends, and sometimes I was just bored and would hop on BO3 multiplayer. But essentially, I switched to zombies around that time, so that's what I did with... I didn't really play zombies a lot in Black Ops 4. Not because I didn't like it. In fact, I like Black Ops 4 zombies. I do feel like, though, Black Ops 4 zombies was rushed as all fuck can be. I think it started off really good, but then their budget got cut, and then it just was a slippery fucking slope from there. But, I like the new perk system, but I feel like it could have been better. I feel like there could have been a lot more room for improvement. And I feel like if Cold War brings back the old perk system, or if it brings back the new perk system, I feel like it needs to be overhauled heavily because it worked, but perk jingles really made zombies boring. And it's something you take for granted because I never cared about perk jingles. I would just get my perk, maybe go, you need a little revive, every time I get quick revive. Maybe sing along for a little second, you know, get a little happy. But, you know, when I first heard that perk jingles were going to be in the game, I was like, who gives a shit? You know, it's just a perk jingle. It's not like it affects the game. But it was a noticeable difference. Like, I'd get a perk and, like, I don't know, I expected a jingle. But, I think the new perks in Black Ops 4 were really cool and unique, which is, I gotta hand it to the developers, I gotta hand it to Treyarch with that. I thought the perks in Black Ops 4 were pretty cool. I don't remember any of them I remember Bandolier Bandit, the Wolf one. Man, it really goes to show I haven't played Black Ops 4 Zombies in a while, but I didn't even play Tag Gerndoten. I was really excited for the map and literally never played it. I'd never touched it. That isn't Treyarch, or that isn't like Call of Duty's fault. It's just I was getting really sick of Call of Duty around that time. I believe we were close to Modern Warfare's release. I think Tag came out in August. I don't remember when Tag came out. No, it wasn't in August. I think it was in like the last month of Black Ops 4. Again, I don't remember when Tag came out, but all I know is I was really sick of Call of Duty at the time, so I was trying to branch out and play other games. And then, and the same thing kind of happened with Modern Warfare this year, because there were just so many problems with Modern Warfare at launch, man, that, like, it really tainted my taste for the game. And I like Modern Warfare. I think it was an excellent step in the right direction. I think it was an excellent step in the right direction. I really think that there's a lot of potential now. I mean, Call of Duty was essentially going downhill very quickly, and then Modern Warfare came out, and then it wasn't going downhill very quickly. Modern Warfare saved Call of Duty, no doubt, because if Modern Warfare was bad or had a horrible microtransaction system, I guarantee you Call of Duty would have seen the fucking heaven. Like, it would have been up there. It would have been up in heaven, and Call of Duty would have simply, completely just died off forever. But, luckily, Infinity Ward listened for the most part. I mean, they never got rid of doors. They never brought back the minimap. They added deaths in the leaderboards, but as a fucking watch in Season 4, and you can't even get it anymore. So that's why I'm honestly more excited for Treyarch, Black Ops Cold War. I think I'm going to put a lot more hours. I only have like 200 hours in Modern Warfare. And in Black Ops 4, I have well over 1,000 hours. It's just because I don't really have a lot. I have fun with it for like an hour, and then I get really fed up with a lot of the bullshit that still exists in this game. But I still have fun with it every so often, and I will definitely cherish this game as the game that I didn't skip out on, because I was going to skip out on Modern Warfare at first, because I had planned to just stick with zombies for another year until the next Treyarch game, and then just go to zombies again. But I kind of thought to myself that I should just give it a shot, and then I bought the Pro Edition, and I couldn't be happier with the result. I mean, I'm proud of Call of Duty this year, no doubt. I'm proud to actually say I'm a Call of Duty player, because I remember during the World War II and Black Ops 4 era, if I said I was a Call of Duty player, I'd get told, ew, Call of Duty, play Fortnite. So I don't feel ashamed to be a Call of Duty player anymore. But again, I think there's a lot of potential for Cold War. I think that if put in the right direction, if it has a good launch, I think the game is set. But if it has a shitty launch like Modern Warfare, it's going to be hindered really badly. And I know a lot of players are going to go back to Modern Warfare and never touch Cold War again. Just for the simple reason is Modern Warfare now probably has the largest player count of any Call of Duty game of all time. Because I believe it surpassed 150 million players on Warzone a while ago. And if they went to Warzone, a lot of them probably came to multiplayer and bought the full game. So I know Modern Warfare, as of now, has the largest player count of any Call of Duty of all time. So I know if Black Ops Cold War has a really shitty launch like Modern Warfare did, everyone's going to come back to this game and probably never touch Cold War until, the next Call of Duty game is announced. And then be like, oh, maybe I should give Cold War another chance before the next game comes out. So, I'm telling you now, if that does happen, I'm just going to play Zombies for the year. I'm definitely not going to come back to Modern Warfare unless I want to play Gunfight. It's not that I don't like Modern Warfare, it's just there's a lot of stupid fucking problems that exist in this damn game that I just really fucking hate. Anyway, am I getting a PS5? Probably not. I don't know. Actually, I really don't know. Because I'm kind of in the middle of this here, because I never get a console at launch, so I'm going to wait a year like I usually do to get the console. I waited a year for the Switch. I waited 2 years for the Xbox One. No, I waited a year for the Xbox One. No, I waited 2 years. Yeah, I waited 2 years for the Xbox One. And I actually got the Wii U at launch, so I can't even say I waited for that. But typically I like waiting a year just to see games, which I know PlayStation is going to have more games, first-party games. I already know that, that's a given. But just quality of the console, just general feedback. I already know that the Xbox One and Series X are going to essentially be the same fucking console, just the Series X can play better games at a better frame rate, and it's probably just going to be a lot quicker, so that is that. But something that's making me think to go with a PS5 is the fact that all Series X games so far are going to be playable on Xbox One, so it's I don't necessarily need a Series X to play Series X games if I can just play it on my Xbox One, so I can easily just get the PlayStation 5 and just call it a fucking day. I don't know. I got a tough year. I got a lot of thinking this year. I think the consoles are the least of my worries about what I'm doing, because I have a very tough year of thinking. I have a tough year with this stupid fucking school. But I don't know. I have a lot of decisions I have to make this year, because a lot of it is going to completely change my life going forwards. So I gotta really think about what's going on for me in the future. But consoles are the least of my worries right now. But as of now, that's my mindset. I don't know if I'm getting a PS5 or an Xbox. I want to stick with Xbox because I really don't want to abandon GUI Painter 2. I've had GUI Painter 2 since 2012. And I don't want to just abandon my fucking... the thing that aspired me to make GUI games, my name. So, I don't know. And people always say, Xbox is bad because, you still have batteries, right? First of all, I have rechargeable batteries, so I haven't had to worry about batteries since 2017. But let's be realistic here. The PS5 the PlayStation 4 controller only lasts about 2.5 hours without being plugged in, and the Xbox One controller can at least last 3 days, even up to a week if you're not a rapid player. In fact, I've had these batteries in for 4 days, and I am right here with my battery percentage. So I got a lot of playtime left for the most part. As I say that, it's gonna tell me I have no battery. But yeah, I don't have to ever worry about batteries for the most part. However, the Xbox 360 controller, on the other hand, this shit just eats batteries. This just completely eats batteries. Like, you can have a battery in here for like a day and it's gone. I don't know if it's me and my playtime, but every time I have an Xbox 360 controller in my grip, it literally lasts only like a day and a half tops until I need to change the batteries. I'm like, I don't know if it's just I have a shit controller or something, but yeah, that was like one of my biggest gripes, because I remember one time I literally ran out of batteries, and I was fucked for 2 weeks. I couldn't play my Xbox for 2 weeks, and I was so upset about that. But I'm gonna go now, so adios. I don't know how to end it on Streamlabs. How do I end this? Do I click that? And then, no, I actually don't know how to end it. Do I click that? Like that. Alright, see you guys.